it's something that can't be taught. Like, it can't be taught or bought. It's literally in me. And I know people say that to sound cool, but like, no. No. When you really got it, it's just there. Like,
Yo, you are now prescribed with the realness, where we say the things your friends won't say and ain't gonna lie about. It's your boy Dewey Rice, and we are here today with the one and the only Ciearra Tati.
Yep.
Ciearra Tati, let's go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Clap yourself. Yay! All right. So now I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Go ahead, tell us who we sitting with.
So I am Ciearra Tati, or just Ciearra.
Okay.
20-something, almost 30-something. Year old mother of one.
Single mother of one. Okay.
And content creator.
I love that. Yeah. Love it. Oh, you say it like you stamp it. Like, I'm a content creator.
Period.
I know that's right.
Yeah. And
yes. Okay.
And I feel like I'm just a girl on an assignment.
I'm just a girl. Okay.
Yeah.
You're just a girl on an assignment. Oof. That was powerful.
On assignment.
Yep.
To be a voice for other women like me.
Okay.
In their 20s and their 30s. Just navigating life.
Okay.
Relationships, friendships, healing, motherhood, and womanhood.
Yeah. So y'all, she was so nervous about her intro, didn't know what to say, but you just bodied that. Like, you just bodied it. You feel me? Like, what is going on? Like, you a pro at this shit. But look, y'all, I gotta tell y'all this too, because y'all don't see it. But Ciearra got me shoes off. She got a blanket. Yeah. You feel we really like chilling in this motherfucker today, okay?
We're chilling. We have to chill.
So we made her feel comfortable, and she's here, and I'm really excited about this episode. You know what I'm saying? So how your week been?
It's been a little hectic. I think that's why I wanted to chill. So thank you for letting me chill.
For sure.
Because I don't think that, I've been watching you for a long time.
Okay.
And I don't really see people like, blanket.
Yeah,
chilling.
Nah, they ain't really brought the blanket. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They ain't brought people. They ain't brought, the blanket is new. Yeah, the blanket is new.
So I was nervous to ask, but I needed this.
Yes. And so you feel good, you feel comfortable.
Yes.
And you ready for this episode.
Definitely.
Okay, so before we get into the episode, I'm gonna say my week been cool. I'm doing So not some people. This dude had reached out a couple weeks ago and asked me to be ambassador for Fashion Week Columbus. And so it's my first year doing this like brand ambassador thing. So it's kind of cool. I made it to supposed to go to 3 events, so I made it to 2, and I got one tonight. So we're gonna prepare for that. Yeah. I've been getting some fits off, so that's always, it's always good. Yeah.
I've been seeing you.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you.
Yeah. So been getting some fits off. It's been cool. It's been different. Like, I'm pretty sure you're like used to this now, but have you gotten a couple brand deals?
Yeah.
Okay. So like this whole like brand ambassador thing is so new to me. I literally just got I got a little product upstairs for my fiber. You've seen my fiber video? Put the fibers in, you know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I got a little, he sent me some product and he want me to do a video. So like, I'm starting to get into my little, like, I've been doing the content creating, but like now for companies, it's kind of cool. You feel me? So you feel me? Yeah. The money on this gonna come in. You feel
Absolutely.
me? Okay.
It's paying off now.
You feel me? He's been doing it for a minute. So, we feeling good about that.
I'm happy to hear that.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So that's that. So let's get into it. So Ciearra is here today because she is, you said the voice of the people? Yeah, you got scared when I was like, cause she is. Nah, you the voice of the people. But your video's been catching a lot of traction. And like, a shout out to you. Your TikToks took off. One day I got on your Instagram and it said something K. I'm like, huh? Like the views went crazy. Like then I go to the comments like 60 something plus. What? Like they love you for real. How long you been doing it?
I feel like, okay, so I've been yapping online. For a minute.
Okay.
Like 2016, 2017.
Did it just start for like rants or you really?
Literally just ranting. Like I was not trying to be a content creator at all. But I feel like, TikTok came, 2020? So I got on TikTok then, but I was really I only made an account so I can scroll.
Okay.
And then I want to say like 2021, I started like, okay, I'll just start ranting on here.
Okay.
And it picked up. But I wasn't consistent.
Yeah, okay.
So I feel like I didn't really start growing consistently until maybe last year.
So do you feel like you have to put out a certain number of videos a week for you to like stay on the algorithm and shit like that? Is that what you mean by consistent? Or you really be like, no, I feel this, so I'm about to pick the phone up?
That's what I usually do.
Okay.
Not when I usually just, whatever I'm feeling, If I want to share it, I'll pick the camera. Or if I feel called to share it, I'll pick the camera.
Yep.
It's not like planned or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's when I wasn't consistent.
Okay.
Because it would be like, girl, I'm not always in the mood. You know what I
mean? Yeah.
So I was like, okay, maybe you should start thinking of it like a content creator.
Okay.
And like filming, batch creating, stuff like that.
Yep.
But even still, I'll be struggling a little.
You be struggling with it. Okay. Well, it seemed like you consistent though. Like, and you know, prepping for the episode, I got into some of your videos, and that's why I was like, you know, like, that's why I'm like, shit, I gotta bring her on to talk about this shit. So, for the waiting room, we play a game. You say you watch some episodes, you know, the little waiting room, a game, get the people to know who they talking to by your answers, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, you do a lot of them, community and women and, you know, men sometimes, and like respecting yourself and boundaries. So, I wanted to play a game today about friendship and boundaries, okay? So the game is called No Thank You. So what you're going to do, I'm going to read you a scenario, and it could be short, whatever. And you're going to say room to repair or no. I'm going to say room to repair or no thank you. And you'll say room to repair or no thank you. Like you'll answer that. It's that or that, this or that, right?
Okay.
I got it?
Room to repair as in like.
We can work on it.
Got you.
No thank you. Get the fuck out of here.
Got you.
Very simple, right? Okay, you got it? Yeah. Okay, cool. So the first one, you and a friend get into it on Facebook. They not only drag you, but your mama too. Room to repair or no thank you?
No, thank you. Absolutely not.
Why?
No, because my mom.
Yeah, your mom.
But also, I feel like I wanted to talk about this.
Okay.
But we can get into it.
Yeah.
I feel like when the friendship breakup happens or we fall out, why are we bringing it to the net?
I know, it's crazy, right?
We don't need to bring
it to the net.
No.
You know, the net is going to find out because they're not going to see you on my story no more.
Absolutely.
But we don't need to bring it to the net.
We don't need the deets on the net.
But they love it on Facebook. They love to drag you on Facebook subliminally. Ain't that crazy?
That's insane. And I feel like my mom is on Facebook.
My mom is on Facebook, and you know she on Facebook, and you know she know we cool. So you know she know you talk about us.
No, thank you.
It's a no? Okay. Has it ever happened to you? Has a friend ever dragged you on socials? No. I'm like, what's that?
I don't.
You like hold the fuck up.
Once. One person had
dragged you back.
They could never drag me back.
Oh, period.
I'm going to eat them up.
No, she petty you. I'm gonna eat them up. Okay, that's good. So no thank you. I'm gonna say no thank you too, because like once you talk about my family, like it's pretty much like on the floor. Like I'm not saying we're gonna fight, but we're not gonna talk no more.
No.
Feel me? All right, cool. Next one. They was pillow talking and told their partner some tea that you shared with them in confidence. And while you was over their crib, their partner slipped up and mentioned it to you. Room to repair or no thank you?
I gotta be honest.
Yep, I'm ready to talk about it. This one was a good one.
It is a good one.
Yep.
Because I feel like some people would say no thank you.
Yep.
And maybe it depends on what you're telling.
Okay.
But I feel like room to repair. Okay.
Okay. So you said room to repair.
Yeah. I feel like room to repair.
Yeah.
Because I guess it just all depends on what you're sharing. Mm-hmm. And I also want to consider like your partner is your best friend.
See, you're a woman with sense. And that's the thing. Like, I know me being who I am and just knowing, like, I'm very aware. Yeah. So I know that if that's your partner, y'all, you feel me, y'all at home all the game, you know, that's your partner. Like, your best friend. You're telling them some shit that I share with you.
Yeah.
I mean, off rip. Like, I'm not even mad about it. Like, you know?
Yeah.
But what I need you to do, though, is make sure your partner don't slip up.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
or like, tell other people.
And that's the thing. You know what I've been learning? So, like, lately, once it leaves your mouth, it's no longer your business. And, like, we really have to, like, accept that. I think people are very slow when it comes to that. Like, no, once it comes out your mouth and you share it with this person, you don't know where it can go and how it could blow. Like, you really don't know. No, you know what I'm saying? So, I would say room to repair only because I know you're going to tell your girl. I know you're going to tell your nigga. Like,
that's your best friend.
If it's some good tea, too. You know, we love a good tea time. Come on,
I might tell you.
I know all the... listen, if I fucked with your friend, I know all your business, period.
But you're not going to slip.
I'm not going to slip.
You're not going to slip.
But I do know who you just fucked. I do know.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I can't be mad.
Okay, so room to repair.
Yeah.
Okay, room to repair. So the next one. Okay, where is it at? Okay, there. They asked you for some emergency money that you really don't have, but you lend it to them anyways. It's been weeks, and every time you ask, they have a new excuse. Room to repair or no thank you?
These are good.
Thank you. You feel me?
These are
off the dome.
good.
Off the dome.
You want to give me my money back?
You got mouths to feed.
We have mouths to feed, dog. Yeah, no.
No? Okay.
It all depends. It's always all depends.
Yep.
Here. I don't know because I just feel like it's situational.
It is.
If it's a little bit,
give me a price. Give me a price.
I feel like if it's not going to if it's like 20, I'm not tripping. If it's like 50, not even really tripping. Over that,
I need mine.
I need my money.
I'm paying rent these days. You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie though.
Yep.
You wouldn't be my friend, like the same kind of friend.
There it is. There it is.
Category.
Now I gotta like kind of like arm's length a little bit, or even if we still tight or whatever, don't ever ask me for nothing else. You're not getting it. Like on some real shit. Like I feel like I done been in situations, not necessarily money, but like, clothes, shoes, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Stuff like that. Get my shit back. Yeah. Get my shit back. Like, huh?
Yeah, no.
And another thing too, I will say room to repair, but I'm never don't have me asking you where is my money. Like you should be the one that's like, hey, listen, I got you here, I got you there. I'm not running you down for my money.
No,
it's crazy.
And then don't let me see you spending.
That's the one.
You not you on a trip.
Not you on a trip.
Not you on a.
Not you at the liquor store. Not.
No, now I'm mad.
Oh, you going outside?
No.
Yeah, you put in for that section. Don't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you right though. Yeah. Actually, you know what? It's a no thank you for me. Give
I don't know.
Give my money back.
Even if it is small, you're right. You might be right with that one. Because even if it is 20, 50.
That bottle was 40. Give me mine and then do what you need to do.
Do what you need to do.
You feel me?
Yeah, it might have to be
it's a no thank you for me. Yeah. Okay, cool. The last one, let's get it. So you find out they are currently sleeping with your ex of many years ago, but they told you they didn't tell you because you're in a new healthy relationship. Room to repair or no thank you?
No thank you.
No thank you?
Hold on, wait. They slept with them years ago?
No.
They're now.
They're now fucking your ex of years ago, but you're now moved on with whoever in a healthy new relationship. Okay. So like you should be happy. You should be fruitful over there. You shouldn't give a fuck what's going on with this nigga because like, you know me? So what you doing?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not?
Absolutely.
Can you give me that breakdown? This is going to be great to transition into the office, but give me that breakdown. So like many years ago, you don't care about that dick no more.
Yeah.
What's up?
I just feel like it's so many folks in the world. Why the one I done already had? Like it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, what if y'all get real serious and now we all blending together? That's so weird.
That's ugly. That's ugly.
For me personally, that happened to me in
real
life.
Really?
Absolutely.
She was like your ace boon though?
She was not my ace boon. We knew each other since high school.
Okay.
And like we were talking about
said person.
She was giving me like sexual deets. The whole time it's my ex. But she's not telling me it's my ex.
Huh?
Yes. and I was like, I knew my ex because it was the same person. I said, oh. So when I found out a crazy way.
Yep.
And when I found out, I was like, so why you ain't say nothing?
Right.
Well, it wasn't your business.
Wait.
I said, well, why was you talking to me about y'all?
Yeah, there gotta be a line. Like there has to be a line.
There has to be.
No.
She was very much like, it wasn't your business. Yeah, like, y'all don't talk no more.
Oh.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Insane. Giving me the deets though.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
But you're not telling me who the person is, but you're telling me some dick that I done had. That's crazy. Exactly. Now you know what I'm saying? Like let's think about it like that. Like not a person you kissing, like you sleeping with, like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How did you handle that? Like did you just cut it off or did you kind of like put her in that another category? Like,
I did not talk to her since then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Love that.
And then
go ahead. What's up?
I'll leave that out.
It's about to get messy on you.
I'll leave it out.
Okay. But no. Yeah. So no, thank you.
No.
No, thank you. I'm gonna say no, thank you too, because like that's just weird. I mean, I feel like with niggas is different though. I feel like we didn't all hit something that our friend has hit or whatever. But if I was locked in with her and like you didn't tell me up front, like I feel like now we're grown, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm in a new relationship, I'm not really checking for her, but like tell me, like, hey, bro, you know what?
Yeah.
Seen old girl, I'm feeling her. All right, like let's have a conversation first. Don't let me find out. Don't let somebody tell me, oh, I seen him at the mall. And you like, huh? Then I gotta ask you. Like, don't have me ask you. Tell me up front. I feel like as men, I can handle that. Yeah. I can handle that. But if we was really locked in, like when she cheated on me and did me dirty, and now you fucking with her, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, because then what if y'all want to like?
We not double dating.
Yeah,
I don't want to see this bitch. I'm sorry, this lady. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see her.
No, for real.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get into it. Oh, this is a great one. This was actually, I didn't write it this way, but I love how I read it to go into the office. So now we about to talk about friendships and shit, right? So my big thing is I seen you on TikTok and you was talking about community and things like that. And I just want to know, we like on some real shit talking about friends. Have you had a lot of failed friendships?
I wouldn't say a lot of failed friends. Well, I guess you can say, I don't think so. I wouldn't say failed. I would say I can count on one hand how many like falling out, like this just ain't working, like kind of got messy.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3 people.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I never really had a whole lot of friends.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? Like I've always been like a 1 or 2 kind of girly.
Okay.
And then those friends growing up, all my friends from childhood, I can call them right now today.
Deadass?
Yeah.
That's good.
But we're just not close to like kick it every day, talk every day, nothing like that.
And I feel like as we getting older too, like the whole like lives are different, you know, people got families and shit like that, so the whole like it's just not in touch as much, but you could call them and they could, you feel me, say what's up.
But I don't know, because that's like kind of I don't know, because failed would just mean like
it just didn't work.
Okay.
So when I think about failed though, I really wanted to talk about this because I am that person that's had like, I don't have I'm known, right? So like I have, you said, excuse me?
Very much so. Very popular.
So like people, I have a lot of associates or a lot of people that I can be like, oh yeah, I know Dewey, or what's up, bro? Like, you know, I speak to you at the club or something, but like we not sitting down breaking bread for real. So I have, like you said, I don't have a lot of friends. I have select, like I have a group.
Yeah.
And even before the group, I only had like 2 or 3 friends. Like I just never kept a lot of niggas around me, or I'm always around women too, but I never kept a big group around me, right? But I started sitting back thinking, and I'm a little scared because I'm losing friends and I'm trying to figure out if it's me. Like, if it's me in a way of like, because it's not making sense. You feel me? I feel like I'm a great friend. You feel me? Like supportive, got your back, help you wherever, pull up whenever. And like my friendships just don't be friendshipping. Yeah. And so I'm starting to think, like, after I watch your video, I start sitting there like, damn, am I the friend? Like, because you said we need community, right?
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think, I have grown into this person of like, fuck friends. I don't need nobody. Like, I've grown into that.
Yeah.
So it's conflicting. And that's why I want to talk about it, because I'm like, is it me? You feel me?
Yeah.
So when I think about failed friendships, it's more so not that y'all had a big falling out or nothing. We just not friends no more.
Yeah.
And so when I sit back and I start thinking, I'm like, damn, we not friends no more. What happened?
I feel like in that sense, maybe I have had more than just 3. Okay. It's definitely been like I don't really know what happened. Mm-hmm. Just right. Nothing happened. What's the problem? What happened, babe? I don't know. That's you feel me? Okay.
So and then you have to think about it when it's not a big falling out. So the scenarios I gave were kind of like messy. Like somebody told your business, somebody fucked your ex or something like that. But what happens when nothing really happened? Like, how do you move in that?
I feel like when that happens to me, either they initiate a conversation or I initiate a conversation. Okay. But when I was younger, I don't care. You feel me? Okay.
Fuck you. Right.
Period. Bye.
You're going to miss me before I miss you.
Like, period. You're going to want to be friends again. Like,
I'm a good friend.
Yeah. But now I'll be like, okay, let me put my big girl panties on. Yep. And like go have a conversation like, what happened? Yep. If I feel like drawn to them or called to like, you know?
Yeah, if the friendship is that important to you.
Yes.
Okay.
But if I don't have like, if God don't call me to like, you know, connect with them, because sometimes it really just be that's not your person. Yep. They're just not a part of your people.
Yeah.
So it just didn't work out.
Right.
But sometimes, and I feel like I can always feel it. Like I'll be thinking about them a lot, or like I'll reach for my phone too, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should reach out to them.
Yep.
And I'll initiate a conversation. Like it'd be awkward though, because it's like,
what's tea?
What's tea? Like for real, what happened, dog? I actually just recently had a conversation like that with a friend. Yeah. Okay. But nothing happened between us. We have been friends for some years, and nothing happened between us. But it was just kind of like, okay, we don't really talk.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. And we even said this in our conversation.
Okay.
You know, we can see on each other's social media, like it's giving like a little shade, like it's giving a little bit of shade. Yeah. So like she was like, you know, we do be being a little shady because obviously our feelings are hurt a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
So what happened?
Yeah.
We had a conversation and it was just like a wedge was drawn between us because she was going through something.
Yep.
And I wasn't as understanding.
Okay.
Because I also was going through something.
Yep.
But we weren't talking about it.
Okay.
So we didn't know what happened because I was going through my own stuff. You was going through your own stuff.
Exactly. I feel like that's also like, that's just with like growth though, right? Like I feel like now, I mean today, because I mean, you know, not many years ago, some years ago, I could juggle a lot. But now I'm juggling bills. I'm juggling loneliness sometimes. I'm juggling a lot of mental health, you know? So it's like, it's not as simple as it used to be. Like we can't just, and we also can't just, you know, money tight. I can't just hit you up to go get a bottle.
Absolutely.
We can't go get a drink. No
yeah.
more.
and for me, it's like, I feel close to someone when I spend time with them.
Absolutely. Right.
So if I don't spend time with you.
That's what I'm saying. Like out of touch. Like it's out of touch.
I think so.
Exactly.
But when we were in school.
Yep.
We spent time at school.
I see you every day.
I see you every day.
Exactly. Yep.
Like that's kind of like with a coworker. Like you see your coworker every single day. It's not hard to like maintain a friendship with a coworker.
Exactly.
Every day.
Okay.
So like at school, I see you every day. In college, I see you every day. I don't see you niggas every day no more.
Flat out.
So we literally have to intentionally make time.
I was about to say that word intentional. We have to intentionally make time. We have to intentionally schedule too. And if you're not doing it, I'm not doing it. So now what?
Who can do it? Because I'm not. Hey, listen, I'm not planning the dates every time, babe.
Exactly.
I'm not.
But so do you think you need friend dates? Do you think though that's very important? Because we know we're talking about spending time, right? So do you think making intent, like, do you think it's very important to like plan something with your friends? Because I don't think we do. I've never really heard people be like, let's plan a date. Like, you know, not a date, but let's plan some time to spend together. Like,
outside of like just chilling with each other.
Right. Do you ever think that? Like, let's get some dinner. Let's, you know.
I think it's important. Maybe not as important as like a romantic relationship.
Absolutely.
But like to see each other in different settings, I think is good.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. How do you do it with your daughter?
What, like spend different time with her?
With friends. No, with friends. Like since you're a mom. So like that takes up a lot of your time too. Like I was saying, some of my friends are parents. So our kick it would be completely different because this nigga don't go out. This nigga has kids. Like he got to be at home. And then like my one friend, we spend time in the gym. Like he's my trainer. But like he has kids. He has a family. He don't drink and shit like that. So that's our time we spend. But that, like you were talking about, I guess it's intentional for like me because health wise. But like, you know, that's time spent though. Yeah. So how do you juggle that being a mom? I
don't get to a lot.
Really?
No. And anybody who's watching, that know me, they know I don't be outside a lot. Okay. But because of that, so like I think for anybody who has a friend who is a parent, you gotta give a little grace.
A little grace.
Because sometimes we genuinely just cannot do it. Or can my daughter come? But I know that looks different. It looks different because of different ages.
Absolutely.
She's 9 now.
Oh, so she can kick it. Give her a little iPad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she almost came here now. I was like, can she go?
Sit right there.
Sit out. No, for real. Yeah. She definitely came with me places, like for sure. But sometimes we also, as the parent, we don't want to always have our kid. So like, give us grace, but like, also like, kind of nudge us, like, girl, get a sitter, or like, you know, you know what I mean? Because the friend dates kid free are healthy too. Okay, because we want to be grown up.
Yeah, you want to do your thing. Yeah, and your daughter 9 too, so she probably picking up all the tea. She get all the tea, don't she?
Very much so. And I'd be like, babe, you're not a teen yet.
Yeah, stay in your place. I remember my mom used to do it to me all the time. Like, stay in a child's place. Like, I was nosy as fuck. What happened? What did it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
But I think that really for the parent.
Yeah.
You gotta have a village, doggy.
Okay.
You have to, because like, just like if you were in a romantic relationship, spending time with your partner is important, but spending time with your friends are important too.
Absolutely.
And I think it's also important, like maybe, you know, if you are still with your person that you had a child with, it's good for you to have friends outside of.
Man, ain't that important?
It is.
Having friends outside of the relationship.
For sure.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Have you ever had friends? Okay, so let's break it. Let's go back. Mm-hmm. So when you talk about relationship, right? So do you allow your boyfriend or your whoever you date, I would say partner. Let's be inclusive, y'all. You ever let your partner come around your friends? How do you feel about that?
Well. I don't mind it.
You don't mind that? It. Okay, so you can mix and mingle.
Not a whole lot. Because okay, here's the reasons why.
Yeah, let's hear it.
One,
right,
is you gotta be like my sister.
To be around your nigga. Or your
absolutely.
Partner. Okay.
Because of stuff like I told y'all earlier.
Let's talk about it.
Because it's like, trust.
Okay.
I don't trust y'all. Because y'all be doing weird stuff.
Yes.
But also, even if I trust my man, that don't mean that you, because as a woman, I don't know what you're doing, regardless of if I trust him or not.
Right.
And I just don't, and that's not even the whole reason why, because I mean, even if I do trust you, like my friends are my friends,
right,
honey.
And
I don't want to, every time I kick it with them, now you got to come kick it with us. Bye.
Yeah.
You go over there with your friends, and I'm be over here with my friends. They my friends. And I don't want to make it weird when we break up.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it to be like.
Man, so that's really why I asked you, because like,
yeah.
You feel me?
It can get
it's
sticky.
That right there. So look, I was in a situation, right? Mm-hmm. And so, you know what I'm saying? I've never been the one to bring, like you just said, I like my shit separate because I want to do my thing. I want to have my drunk ass fun with my friends. You go do shit with your friends. You go do your thing.
Yeah.
But as I got older, you know, women used to be like, why can't I come around? Like, why can't I come with her? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. Like, I started to grow into the idea of like, okay, maybe you can come this time. Yeah. So, you know, not 10 events. So out of 10 events, maybe you come to 6. That's compromise, right? Yeah. Stay at home for 4. Let me do my thing. You feel me? That's 4. Cool. So as I started to do that more though, my friend started to develop a relationship with said person. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So then when said person be having you fucked up, and now you're not fucking with said person. Yeah. You expect, would you expect your friends not to be friends with them? It's so childish, ain't it?
This might not be healthy.
When I don't fuck
my
with
friend.
You don't fuck with them.
My friend. That's my period. You are my friend.
Yeah, right.
Like that is a huge reason why I don't be wanting to mix.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
When it's time. Bye. Yeah. Like we gotta go. What is we doing? I better not see him at the event.
It makes me laugh because that's a real thing. And I be thinking, is it childish to think that you should cut them off after I cut them off? Yeah, but at the same time, like, like there's no question.
It might not be healthy, but like,
let's do it.
Like y'all all I got really. Like, I'm sorry.
Y'all really not friends for real.
Like, y'all only know each other because of me. No, for real.
No, but dead ass though.
No, for real.
Okay, cool. So I'm not alone in that. You feel me? But no. So as I'm thinking though, when I was thinking about the episode and shit, and I was just thinking like, damn, I really have had, like, when I think about it now, my circle went from like this to like this. Yeah. And I really be sitting there thinking, I don't think it's me. I really don't think it's me, Ciearra. Like on some real shit, I am in all these situations. I'm a good ass friend.
I'm a good guy. I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is it like when you look at it, have you ever, if you haven't, you should after this, like reflect, right? So like what happened, even though like nothing specifically happened for y'all to fall out, but like leading up to, what were the events? What did they look like?
And so, you know what's crazy? When I think about my situation, and then when I hear other people talk about their friends and their situations, there be shit chipping away You know what I'm saying? Like, we always talk about our relationships breaking our heart, but like friends break your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I really put you in this bucket, in this category, and put you on this throne, and then you just be shitting on me for real. Like, for example, like, well, you know, T is T. But I've been in situations where I've genuinely been confused at some of my friends' moves when it came to me, because it's like, damn, like, and it's hard being a man too, and not moving off emotion, but also being emotional about a situation. Does that make sense? Yeah. And it's like, I can't crash out. Like, a woman might crash out and be, what the fuck, bitch? What's up? Yeah. But I can't crash out. But I don't like how you treating me. Like, I don't like how I feel. I don't like how you're making me feel. But like, I'm also a man, so I'm also trying to like tighten up and not be like, why you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. It's hard to navigate that. Yeah. But I've definitely been fucked and hurt by friends like crazy.
So do you feel like because you are a man and y'all are sort of like seen to not be as emotional, because then you're sassy. Then you're sassy if you're human. Do you feel like that hinders you from like having conversations with your friends?
Absolutely. You ain't never been in, or you talk like you gonna have that conversation. Yeah, I think the type of person I am though, like for example, I had a friendship episode like 3 episodes ago, and I talked about the situation that I had with a friend, and I felt like they played with me when it came to their wedding, right? Or their reception or whatever the fuck we're gonna call it. They played with me when it came to an event. Yeah. And I felt like there's no need for a conversation. That what I have learned throughout the years is that I give too many people grace to have that conversation to then do another fucked up thing to me. And it's like, I'm tired of having conversations. So I think that's where I'm at now at 30. If you did some wild ass shit, there's really nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually just talked about that. Like, I feel like there's a difference between you're giving no grace at all to your friend. Right. Something happened. There's no conversation. You're just AWOL. You go ghost because you got an issue. Right. That's one thing. Yeah. I feel like, okay, we got to grow up.
We got to grow up. Yes.
Address it.
And you give grace to that nigga. So you better give grace to me.
Period. Give grace to me too. Okay. And I'm not going to lie, Dewey. Yep. I was at one point, I was a person who was like, one little thing, I'm out. Okay. As a friend.
Let's talk about that. Why?
Because I would always have this mindset of like, bro, you're grown. You know what you did. Like, if I know that was wrong,
you
gotta know that was wrong.
Okay.
Yes, that's how I felt. But then I'm like, okay, everybody's upbringing ain't the same. Man. Everybody's attachment style ain't the same. Facts. They love language. Like, their values are not the same. Everybody was not taught girl code. Okay. To Chanel. Okay. Yeah. Everybody wasn't taught that. You know what I mean? So now I'm like, okay, I can give you a little grace. But there's some stuff that's like, nah, G. It don't.
Can you give me like 2 or 3 things, or you don't got them off the dome? If you don't, it's cool, because I feel like where you're at, what you're saying right now is how I feel now. Yeah. Like, and I feel like the conversation isn't going to be had because you was dead ass wrong for that. Yeah. And the fact that I've allowed, you know what's so crazy? When they do some wild ass shit, that's when you reflect on some other shit they done did, and you like, damn, but you also did this.
I let you slide there too. Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I'm cool. Ain't no need for a conversation, because you just keep playing with me. Yeah. Like, and I think also now at this age, how do I say this? The conversations to me become more like piss poor, because now I feel like you're still not getting it, and baby, you still not being accountable. So like, exactly, there's nothing else to talk about.
That's another thing.
You feel me?
Yes, because also, and I might still lean into this a little bit, even with me feeling like, okay, we should have conversations. If there's something that you did, like for me, I'll give you one thing. Yep. And this might be unhealthy, but I don't care. Like, it's for me. It's how I feel. Yeah. If I'm not friends with somebody, yes, and it's to the point where like I don't even want to be in the same room with them, or they have caused trauma to me, and and it ain't even like I'm holding a grudge. I've forgiven him for it.
She cooking,
but I don't want them around me.
She cooking.
That's my boundary.
She cooking. Let's go.
And you befriend them.
You right?
Or you're friends with them.
Right?
Are y'all kicking it?
Right?
I can't.
Is it unhealthy though? Let's fucking talk about it. Is it unhealthy? I don't think so. Okay. Because here's the thing. Proximity. Yeah. Space.
Absolutely.
Is mine.
Absolutely.
If you know I don't fuck with them, you know I don't. And again, I have to give grace to the fact of like, maybe you don't think it was serious what happened. That's what you think.
Absolutely.
But if I'm telling you how I feel about a situation, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Be cool. I do think it's kind of weird you still friends with them, but it's cool.
Yeah.
But don't have that motherfucker around me. I don't like them.
I don't want them around me. Yes. And then it's like, oh, well, forgive them. I can forgive them and never want them in my space.
That's the thing too. I've moved on from it. Yeah. I'm no longer bitter, mad, or nothing.
No.
I don't want to be around this motherfucker.
I don't. So sorry. And here's my thing. And you giving a little more grace than me.
Okay.
Because I feel like.
What you talking to him for?
Wow. Why are they? What's going on? Which side are we picking?
Okay.
But I feel like only if they were already friends.
Yes.
Like if we were all already friends. That's
you
different.
got it. But if I introduced you to this motherfucker and I'm not no longer friends with this motherfucker, I just don't think this
I don't. And I definitely don't think if y'all don't know each other at all.
Yeah. Facts.
And then all of a sudden, you know,
y'all
now
cool?
they want to be friends.
Now when y'all have you ever been in a situation where you fell out with a friend and then now they cool with your enemy or your that shit it'd be wild too. Oh, now y'all kin?
Now y'all kicking it. Now y'all besties. That's crazy. What, girl? Y'all don't like each other.
That's not girl code. That's not girl code. Hey, this is funny as hell, bro. Okay, so when you think about your friends, have you been through a lot of situations with your friends to where, okay, you know how I did room to repair and no thank you. Have you been through like no thank you situations? What's your wildest one if you want to share? You don't want to share.
Probably the one with the ex.
That was your wildest one? Really? I feel like that happens so much.
That's insane.
Yeah, I feel like that happens so much now.
But okay. I think that because I haven't had like a whole lot of like people close to me.
Yep.
Another one that was like is what I just explained. Like me and somebody who I thought was my friend, like my sister.
Yeah.
We was cool, close.
She moved to hair, y'all. You know it's about to get good.
She was, you know, things took a turn. Okay. Right. And she and I like fell out.
Yep.
Argue, fist fought.
Oh, y'all fought. Oh, you did a little one too.
Yeah, a little one too.
Okay. Yeah.
Courts got involved. Oh. Like very, very messy. And like it became almost like a Lifetime movie. Dude, really? I'm not even joking. Like everything I did, she did. Everything I said, she said. All my would go through my following list and follow everybody I'm following. Like, yeah.
Ew.
So like when that was happening, if you and I were friends, Dewey, right? We friends, you know what happened. You was my friend that I called when I fought the girl type stuff. Like, oh girl, me and so-and-so got into it or anything like that. And then it gets weird into Lifetime movie. Now she following you on all socials and like now she, oh, I love your outfits, Dewey. And and you engaging and now y'all cool, fake social media friends. Because y'all didn't even know each other.
That's crazy.
And you know she only befriending you because you are in close proximity to me.
And people do that.
People
do that.
If I close the door on somebody, and because it's way more serious than people want to believe.
Exactly.
If I close the door on something.
Yes.
And you are in close proximity to me.
Yes.
And you open the door, that is a problem.
I like that.
That's like that. That's for me.
I close the door and you open it. That's a problem for me. I like that.
Problem.
That was a
bar. Period.
That was a bar.
You're letting somebody close to me that I don't want near me.
Yeah.
Because they're connected to you and you know they're only connecting to you to get to me.
Exactly.
That's a problem.
Do you think that people, and when you think about your friends, because I feel like I go through this a lot and I don't know, I don't really want to say it, but I'm going to say it. I feel like I have a lot of friends or I have been friends with people that envy me, right? Or like very jealous. And like, and it'd be weird though. Yeah. Like a motherfucker have way more than me in the sense of monetary things. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers own shit. Motherfuckers have a lot of shit going on. Mm-hmm. I got shit going on. Mm-hmm. As a younger Dewey had friends that we were on different levels. So I could understand why a friend would want to envy. But I never made a person feel lower than me or anything, right? I'm spoiled. It ain't like I had it. I'm just spoiled, bro. You feel me? But it ain't like I feel like all my friendships back in the day was more so like I don't judge. I don't care where you at. I'm meeting you where you at type shit, right?
Yeah.
So I would get confused why they would hate or why they would be like envy, but it's like it makes sense when you start putting the calculator on shit. You feel me? We start your shoe, your fit good. They can't really dress. It's a lot of different things. You feel me? They just want you. They don't want him. Okay, cool. But then I started getting older and I started forming grown relationships. Yeah. And then I started experiencing the same types of things.
Yeah.
So now I'm confused on like, well, wait. You have more, like genuinely more than me.
Yep.
Like I should be jealous of you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a jealous nigga, but like, you know, I should be envying you and you're envying me. Mm-hmm. And one thing I had to really start figuring out is like, motherfuckers cling to me, like my vibe and things like that, right? So you don't have that aura. You can't create that. People can't, like you just said, the girl, as much as she did follow people, whatever, she still can't be you.
Exactly.
And I kept running. I feel like I have ran into that so much. And now that it's like, you know, content creating and shit, now that shit starting to pick up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like, damn, my friends, let's get a little haterish. Like, and how do you operate with that? Like,
I think that's a huge reason why I don't have a whole lot of people around me. But I know that it's like, it's become a little unhealthy because like now my social skills are like, where they at? Where are your social skills, babe? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, we need to like, you know, be around people a little more. But because, and I think, don't quote me on this. I think the right term for that is being a polarized person. Okay. Like people either really love you so much or they despise you. Like, and you don't know why. And sometimes it will be the person who despises you who will pretend like they love you to get close to you. Yes. And it's scary,
bro.
It's so terrifying.
It is so scary. And I feel like my trust over these last, I would say like 3 years. Like I've never been a person that's like, I trust you. My therapist told me a couple years ago to open up, because I literally didn't keep friends. We good. I'm
good.
I'm by myself. People know me, but like
that's how. Yes, that's how I would cope with that.
So, but I started to do more. So I got a group of friends. Like, you know, I start kicking it more. I'm outside, like whatever. And I feel like over the years now, lately, my trust is at the all-time low. Yeah. Like, it's at the all-time low. So like the shit that I'll be going through with friends, it just be blowing me because I don't think I give off that energy. And that's why I put on the outline, like we can talk about boundaries in a minute, but I put it on there about like, after all these friendships, you start to look like the problem because how are you falling out with all these niggas? How are you falling out with everybody? Yep.
You do start to look like the problem.
You do.
Even when you're not.
But I'm not.
Like, I'm not. But because you are a polarizing person, though, it's either they really love you or they really despise you. And honestly, it's something that can't be taught. Like it can't be taught or bought. It's literally in me. And I know people say that to sound cool, but like no. No. When you really got it, it's just there. Like it's not a fun quote.
It's really not.
It's really what we experienced, bro. Like I can't do nothing about it. I don't know why you hate me. I could live in a cardboard box.
You still gonna hate me.
And you're gonna despise me. And I think it's because
I love that I'm being felt right now, y'all, because I start like, I can't keep calling everybody a hater, but like, you're some haters.
Don't hate me. Sorry.
Like, yeah.
No, but for real though, I think the way though, like to answer your question, honestly, we gotta accept the fact that people like us.
Yes.
We're not gonna have a whole lot of friends. A lot of people are gonna be around you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a lot of friends though.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately.
That's crazy. But why? That's the crazy part.
I don't know.
You give off good aura. You give off good energy. You support. You show up. You da. Like you need something. I got you. Whatever. If I got it, you got it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Why do I keep harboring these? Why do I keep attracting this?
Yeah.
From these people that's supposed to be my down ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like my peoples.
Well, I will say, when you say why, are you asking why are a lot of people going to be around me, or why am I not going to have a lot of friends?
No, we know why they're around you.
Okay, yeah.
But I also, so let's talk about that really quick.
Yeah.
I don't like to think of it as like, oh, you're around me for a gain, or you're around me to say, you're my friend to say, I'm friends with Dewey, I'm friends with Ciearra. Like that's my peoples. Just to say that. Yeah. I would love to think that people aren't. But as you start to think about it, you sit back and it's like, huh.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what, Dewey? I'm going to be so honest now.
What's up?
I've been feeling like that. Like you said, your therapist told you to open yourself up again. And so I was like, okay, like I said, it's unhealthy for you to, the way I cope with that is like, okay, well, I just won't have nobody around me then. Yeah. Because I don't know. I am a polarizing person. They either really like me or they really don't like me.
Yeah.
So forget it. I'll just not have a lot of people around me. Yep. But that's unhealthy. So it's like, okay, get around people. Mm-hmm. And I'll think they're my friends. They don't be really liking me as a person.
That's crazy.
It's like every time we talk, you're picking my brain about like something to do with like content, how I grew, how I do this, how I do that. You want to trauma dump or...
Yeah.
So maybe even you don't, it might not be that you want to gain something, but you just want to dump too though.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And I definitely started to see that too. With some friends, it's like a motherfucker hit me up or call me and nothing about me, which is fine, right? Because I'll listen. You put that bitch on speaker, I'm working.
But every time, that's a problem.
You ain't asking.
Not every time.
You asking how I'm doing? You feel that's crazy.
Not every time.
I had to start thinking like, damn, what was the topic of conversation? You don't even hit me up to check on me.
Yeah.
You know, now I feel like I'm in a space where I'll just be like, in my head, I know we're not that type of friend.
Yeah.
We cool.
Yeah.
When you want to hit me up and talk your shit or you need some advice, hit me.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're not friends.
But I also think in strong friends. Because, okay, so we could be seen as like the strong friend or the friend who has it all together. So it's like, we don't really need to talk to you about, because you're good.
Yeah.
But, no. Like, there might be other areas that you have no clue that I might be quite literally screaming.
And struggling with.
Yeah. Yeah. But you haven't even stopped to check on me. And I will say, this is where I got to give a little bit of grace. Mm-hmm. If you're the strong friend.
Absolutely.
I feel like we need to like tell our friends, hey,
I'm going through it,
bro. Yep. So like, or even just tap on the shoulder a little bit. Every time we chat, it's about X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And I would appreciate it if we could check in on me sometimes too.
Yeah.
Because even though it may seem like I have my stuff together in all these areas, I'm struggling in this one.
Absolutely.
And you don't know because I haven't said it.
Yep.
So like, it's okay to communicate with your friends like, bro.
And I've been in situations like that where like when I got hurt, I had to tell one of my friends like, I'm not okay. Like I'm not. And she was also like, well, damn, I thought you was cool. Like you know, social media, everything. You don't cry about it. You don't black screen.
No.
So they think you cool. And I feel like I think our conversation was actually fruitful in a way because she's like, damn, you know, I will do better because I didn't think I thought you was cool.
And that's what I mean. Like, because sometimes our friends genuinely don't know.
Yeah. So to the person's point, with that strong friend and that person who does feel like seem to have it together, it is kind of hard to read when you're struggling. But I just think as who I am, like I ask my friends, like, how you doing mentally, physically, emotionally? Like let's tap into that. Like, how are you really feeling? Because then that can help me better understand where you at. Mm-hmm. But if you aren't doing that to me, how would you know? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
I just feel like.
And I think that also, again, like just me giving a little bit of grace is like everybody is not. I don't want to say this in like a mean, I don't know.
Everybody ain't me.
Everybody's not. Well, yeah, everybody is not set up that way though to nurture or like
and that's
check
fair.
in.
And that's another thing I had to start realizing too. So when I was asking am I the problem? I had to realize, only reason why I'm asking that is because everybody is different. But if I'm coming up with the same result every time, it does feel like it's me. But at the same time, like you just said, everybody don't have those communication skills. Everybody don't actually, a lot of people don't pick up on social cues.
No, they don't.
I ain't text you in a week. We got a problem.
Yeah.
We talked every day.
Yeah.
We don't talk no more. We got a problem.
Like, absolutely.
Absolutely. Shit like that. So I had to realize that everybody is raised differently in a way where I feel like some people just don't got the morals to be a good friend.
No, they don't.
You feel me?
And you have to be able to discern, when that is. Like, you know what? You just weren't taught this or you don't have the skill set and you just don't have the moral compass, babe. You're not a good friend. Moral compass. Stay back. Thank you.
Because some things can be taught.
Absolutely.
But loyalty?
No.
I don't think can be taught. Baby. You feel me? Respect in a way.
You either got it or you don't.
That's it. And if you don't got it, we out.
We are out, bro.
So you said something about boundaries. Let's talk about that before we get up out of here. Okay. How do you set appropriate or healthy boundaries with your friends?
Well, I feel like, okay. So let's talk about like healthy boundaries and what that is. So like a healthy boundary is not a barrier because you have trauma and you want to build a wall. Okay. It's also not a control tactic because people can abuse like the word boundary, right?
Yeah, of course.
So like it's a healthy limit within your relationships to essentially protect your well-being. Yep. But also to maintain the friendship, like the balance in the friendship. Yep. But the way I do that is I feel like you got to know yourself first. Yep. So I need to know who I am first, meaning like spend time with myself, self-reflect. Yep. To know what boundaries do I need. Yeah. And then I communicate them. Okay. Like you have to we don't know what your boundaries are.
So when your friend has you fucked up, say y'all, this is a new friendship, you're going to say, hey, sis, that didn't make me feel good. Absolutely. You're going to say that. Yes. I got to do better at that then.
Yes, you do. Because I didn't used to though. Yeah. I used to have my boundaries in my journal. Yep. They didn't know
in my notebook.
In my notebook. They didn't know what they were though.
Yeah.
And it's like, so when I would get offended or I would get triggered. Yep. Them niggas would know. I would just.
Yeah. I'm out of here. Don't talk to me no more.
Don't talk to me because that just pissed me off. But like that actually pissed me off. And then when I reflect on it, I'm like, well, it pissed you off. But was that a reflection of them being a bad friend though? Or disloyal or disrespectful?
And that's where I'm telling you, this whole situation, this whole conversation we having, I be struggling with deciphering between the two.
Yeah.
Like, was this intentional to hurt me or is it me? I feel like a lot of friends and a lot of people need to start realizing it's you. Like that's something you need to work out. That didn't make that person a bad friend. Yeah. You're insecure in that area. So you thought that made them a bad friend. That doesn't make me a bad friend.
Exactly.
Because I couldn't show up the 10th time out of the 9 times I showed up. Yeah. This doesn't make me a bad friend. We have to look outside of ourselves.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like in a way where, because even when I think about it, like to the word, like you said, everybody want to use boundaries, but I had to start thinking like, what are my boundaries with friends? I know my relationship boundaries, you know what I'm saying? You can't do this, you can't do that. I mean, period. But with friends, what is my boundary? What I had to start thinking was after that 3rd time they did that same thing, that should have been a boundary where you already crossed me. Like you crossed me, bro. Like there's nothing else after that. I did a lot of, you crossed me, but it's cool. We're friends. Yeah. You crossed me, but
there needs to be consequence, bro. Like
the consequence and conversation.
Absolutely.
I like that consequence.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
But dead ass though.
No, for real.
And what I had to start realizing was sometimes that the conversation that I thought wasn't necessary is necessary. Yeah. Even if we're not gonna be friends anymore, you do need to know where you had me fucked up. Yeah. So then maybe in the future you don't have the next person fucked up in your friendship. You feel me?
And I feel like if we have the conversation, like when you were like, is it me or do you just? I forget what you said.
What?
Is it me or are you a bad friend or?
Basically, yeah. Like,
I feel like
am I the problem?
Yeah, we wouldn't know unless we had the conversation. Like for examples, being young, like when I was younger, I was very small, right? Mm-hmm. As I gotten older, I gained a lot of weight from various different reasons. Okay. And when people say certain stuff to me about my weight, that pisses me off. Because I don't see my body as like, oh, well, I just want to be like this. I don't see it in a way that a lot of people would think I see it. Yeah. Because I know why I gained weight. Like my health and trauma that I've been through. Yeah. So it triggers those feelings when you say something about my weight. Yeah. But it might be a lighthearted joke to you, or you might not.
I didn't think that was funny.
I didn't think it was funny at all. Actually, I kind of don't want to be a friend no more. So it's like, so when people say stuff, I'll be like, yeah. It was definitely a time where like I just completely cut somebody off.
Really?
But then I looked at it and I was like, it's really not that serious. Yep. Like I'm not insecure about my weight. I don't hate myself because of my weight. Exactly. Somebody can't like make me hate myself for talking about my weight, but you being my friend and you joking about it triggers like what
everything.
I went through.
Absolutely.
Which caused the weight gain. You know what I mean? So I had a conversation.
Okay, and you did.
I did.
How did I go?
We not friends no more still though.
Ciearra, bro. We not kidding. What?
We not, but only because after I had the conversation,
okay,
it kept happening.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I'm just joking. But
so,
it's
bitch,
like,
you're playing with me, and I gotta say emphasis on bitch. You're playing with me. Feel me? I don't like it.
I'm not having more than 2-3 combos about the same thing.
Okay,
I'm cool.
Okay, this has been really good. Like we really get eating it up. What you say? Eat it. But we're gonna wrap it up, and I want to wrap it up with this. So you talk about a lot of your stuff on TikTok, a lot of your videos and your content is about like, pouring into yourself and like community and friendship and like even love and shit like that. Yeah. What brought you to that point? Oh, that's a good wrap up, babe.
It is a good wrap up. Yeah. So to be honest, growing up, I had a feeling I was gonna get a little deep. So growing up, I have an older sister and 2 brothers. Yep. But my older sister, when I was like 5, she moved to a different city.
Got you.
To go live with my cousins, right? Yep. So I was the only girl.
Got you.
And then my mom, she was a single mom, and she was working all the time.
Yeah.
So I yearned for like that sister or mom to be around a lot, or just female, like other little girls. Right. So I would try to make friends. Okay. But like it wouldn't always click and stick. Okay. But the few that I did have was like, okay, that's like that's my girl. People's. Yeah. Yeah. And I would treat you like a sister. Yeah. And then I would get betrayed, and it's like, whoa, I already don't got my sister here. Yeah. And you were like my sister. And then you play with that. Me. Yeah. So growing up, I would experience that a lot. Yeah. Not a whole lot, but I would experience that. And then I guess like me not having a sister in the house, like growing up. And I don't mean like we never grew up together. Yeah. But for very important parts of my life. So like from 5 to, I want to say like 17 maybe. Damn. Okay. So like my first period, first kiss, lose my virginity, all of those things. Yep. Don't have a sister. Gotcha. But I know I have a sister. Yep. She's just away. Yep. So I would just cling to women like friends, but it would be unhealthy. Yep. It would be like, okay, you're not really my friend, but I want that sister. So it's okay. Like I'll just... Yeah. And then I became like a people pleaser because I just wanted to have that sister.
That's good.
And then I learned like, baby, these are not all your friends. Yep. So now, I've learned like, how to heal from friendships and like be able to decipher between like, this is your friend or maybe this is just a person for this season. Yeah. And if it's not working out, it's just not working out.
That should be so played out too. I'm sorry. But like the season thing, certain people are here for a season, and I think that is absolutely true, but it's just so fucking played out. Why did you put this person here for 2 months?
Because everybody ain't no seasonal. You feel me? But that also has a lot to do with us just not knowing, like us not being able to decipher or discern like, you're not my friend. Exactly. I just really, really, really want a girlfriend. Yeah. So like I'm gonna take you in as a friend, and then it only lasts for 2 months because I was ignoring everything else.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but like that ass. Like,
no, for real.
2 months and 2 days.
Yeah, no, seriously, like that did not last at all. Yeah. So that's really what it came from. It came from like growing up being the only girl and like really, really, really wanting girlfriends. Yeah. And then like having an older sister, and then later on in life had a younger sister, but didn't grow up with either one of them in the house. Yeah. So it's like my girlfriends were like my sisters. Yeah. And it was a whole lot of unhealthy, we not even really friends, trauma. I'm talking about hurt. Because you was supposed to be the sister I don't got.
Dead ass.
So yeah, I just and then with like relationships, romantic relationships, same thing. Like after having my daughter, experiencing that whole situation was like, oh yeah, like you have no choice but to learn like what is going on. Yeah. Like why didn't this work out? You know what I mean? Like how you're feeling. Yep. Like is it me? Yeah. And I think that's when I like really was like found out that I'm like really passionate about it.
I love that. Look at you. Climbing up with a family. Okay, well, Ciearra, you gotta tell them where to find you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Plug your shit.
Ciearra Tati on all platforms. Yeah. On YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. Yep. It is Ciearra Tati. Yeah. CIEARRATATI on all platforms.
Flat out.
Yeah.
Flat out. Y'all know where to follow me. Official DR is my personal page. Got the content and shit popping off. And then prescribe DR _ and prescribe DR, Twitter, Instagram. Get into it. Follow us on social media. And I just want to say, Ciearra, like, you dope. You really dope. We've been following each other for years. You know what I'm saying? I think I said, like, you know what I'm saying, 6 years ago, something. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's good to see the growth.
Period. It's good to see the growth.
It's good to see the growth. I really appreciate you coming on. You said some good shit. You helped me in my healing. You know what I'm saying? This friendship, broken heart shit I'm going through sometimes. But I appreciate you. To subscribe with the realest. We say the things your friends won't say, your man gonna lie about, and we out. Do this. Hey. Hey, that was good. That was good.